Hello and a good afternoon. I hope you are having a great day. Today we are sharing how you can fast track success in health and movement science. Now, I'm not sure about you, but what does success look like? I know it looks very different to at home, to at work, in the classroom, all those things. So you need to think about, what does success look like for you as a teacher, for you as a busy PDHPE teacher, ready to embark on our brand new journey of health and movement science next year? What does success look like to you? Let me know, because I think we put so much pressure on ourselves to get it all right from the beginning. Recovering perfectionist over here, I know that as a young teacher, even partway through my career, I really spent so much time on overthinking what I was writing, overthinking the resources I was developing, rather than just going out and doing it. So this comes from a really good place, because I want, literally my core mission is to protect you. I don't want you to be in the position that I'm in right now, where I was so burnt out by the system that I didn't know a way forward. I didn't think I had any other option up my sleeve than to actually leave. When I look back, I really think it was a self-protection strategy to actually do that, rather than face a reality of what was in front of me. Complete massive silver lining though. I have no regrets in leaving the classroom, because I know that I'm making a bigger impact. When I was in it at the time, I didn't feel like that at all. Anyway, success is really important for you to think about, and how you can fast track your success in health and movement science, because none of us have taught it before. But as we discussed yesterday, there are many things that we can repurpose and reimagine from our current Year 11 and 12 PDHPE course. Now, I've mapped a whole Year 11 course to our current Year 12 course and our current Year 11 course, the cores and the options. There are lots of things that we can repurpose. So success to me right now in HMS looks like you working smarter, you working more strategically with what you're doing, rather than reinventing the wheel. Trust me when I say this, I always talk about this. Don't reinvent the wheel. There's no point in starting from scratch, because you have so much at your disposal already to help you. So what's been working right now, what's been working for the last 23 years in PDHPE, take that and move it across to health and movement science and go, well, I've learned from those mistakes. I'm actually going to work on what I can do to improve on, that content, that knowledge, those skills that my kids might be challenged by, and try to work out a better way forward in health and movement science for next year and beyond that. So with that in mind, thinking about what success looks like to you. To me, success also looks like protecting yourself, because I know that many of us like to create new things, we like to create resources, but often it's at the detriment of our family and our time and our health. And hopefully by now, that I'm a huge advocate for that, because way too long I spent trying to reinvent the wheel, trying to redo things when they were literally okay, although, I had already done that previously. So I'd love to hear from you. Please let me know what you think success looks like, especially for health and movement science. Success also looks like happy classrooms, both you as a teacher and also your kids. Kids want to come to class. Kids love having you as their teacher. And if you're so burnt out because you're so busy chasing your tail, then you're not going to be happy. You're not going to feel that sense, that you are on the right track. So by protecting yourself, by protecting your well-being, your kids are going to benefit from that. I think success also looks like, in HMS, looks like really practical application. We know that our syllabus has been reimagined. There is this idea that we have lots more time for creativity, problem solving, hands-on approaches, investigations, research, and that's what it should be like. We should be making sure every time we work on our programming, work on our resources, that we have that in mind. Now, if you've been checking out our Health and Movement Science membership and you're like, Kell, I'd love to join this, but I just don't have the time. Literally, whenever I write something, whenever I create a new resource for you inside our membership, it's literally with that in mind to go, okay, if I just spend the time on this, how many hours is it going to save our teachers? What could they do instead? Well, what you could do instead is actually focus on the kids in your class and go, okay, Kell's created literally a whole program for year 11. She's created all these activities and resources for the collaborative investigation. I just need to focus on the kids in front of me. I just need to get my head around the content. Kell's done the activities. Kell's got the resources ready to go. They look creative. They're really visually appealing. I can just focus on what I do best. And what you do best is teach, is connect with your kids, is form relationships with your students and your colleagues. To me, that's what success really looks like. So please let us know if you have any questions about our HMS membership. Doors close tomorrow for our current cohort. So if you want to join alongside a whole group of teachers who are currently joining us, I think we're up to about 10 teachers, which bring our numbers to about 55 PDHPE teachers across New South Wales. Head over to learnnet.com/HMS to find out what it's about, but please send me a message if you have any questions. And I'd also love to show you inside the portal inside your library for what it actually looks like. So I'm going to share my screen now. And I will literally show you, you'll get a sneak peek of what it's like to work inside the membership. So if you have already got resources inside our website, you just go into your login section. So log in there. It's already recognized my username. So you'll jump down to your actual product. So your library, you'll head down to the Health and Movement Science membership, and you can view this in two different ways. So you can hear in the sidebar, the library's down here with all of our masterclasses, all of our resources that have already been uploaded into the portal. We've got maybe about 9 different sets of resources already for you. You can also have a look by categories. I think that's a really good visual way. As you can see, it's a bit more visually appealing. And each of our masterclasses or each of our resources are categorized according to the purposeful professional learning, acronym. So we have things like planning and organizing, understanding the syllabus. We have reporting. I haven't got to that yet. We have promoting the course once we get to actually do subject selection next term. We then have student assessment and reporting. We have analysing and understanding data. We have literacy and numeracy, all those sorts of things that come under that. So say, for example, I want to check out some resources that are in this section here. So we have our overview of support for the next 12 months. You can click into there. There's also an overview of a bit of a webinar that I did at the beginning of our journey back in August to show you the comparison between HMS and PDHPE if you're literally all the way at the beginning. And that's a great thing about our portal. You might have already done your scope and sequence. You're like, sweet Kell, I don't need to even look at that. I'm going to go straight to our mapping for health for individuals and communities. Or I've done my scope and sequence. I might actually like to go into some stuff around assessment. So I might go straight to that masterclass. I might then access the resources. So every masterclass we do, it's live on Thursday night, week 3 and week 6. But if you can't make it because life happens, because it gets in the way and you have to live, we do have a life outside of teaching, then you will get access to these resources. So what that looks like is a comprehensive PDF that you get, and then you literally get everything that you need to successfully teach that section or implement that section. So a little bit of learning, tiny bit of learning for you to think about, but then lots of resources to actually help you make decisions around certain things. So this is for assessment for the sake of this resource. What we also have, I'll show you inside one of our other masterclasses, is our documents that will help you navigate your way through content or syllabus. So this was our week 6 resource share. So you'll see that we have our Google Doc here, and let me reshare. Makes me jump in and out, so I'll show what this looks like. So this is, I think, the most valuable part of our membership. You actually get access to done-for-you resources that you can literally go, okay, Kell's done the hard yards for me. Kell has slogged away. Kell's created that for me. She's saved me so much time. I just need to go and do my thing. I just need to implement this. So this is one of the documents that we created for our week 6 masterclass. It will show you the content for HMS, and then we've mapped it to PDHPE for year 11. So you can then be successful in how you're implementing HMS. You can go, okay, well, I love that activity that I did here in year 11 for the last 20, last 15, last 10 years, and you can repurpose that. If you haven't actually started any of this mapping, or if you haven't even started your teaching and learning activities, that's okay as well, because we have started that for you. So when we go in here, I'll have to reshare again. When we go into the portal again, you'll see again some resources to help you. So let's go in again. Okay, so we've started this for you. So we've got the syllabus at the beginning. And then if you're used to our packages, our teaching packages, EC Pass, CAFS, SLR, and Child Studies, you will see that this looks very familiar. And we have mapped across the syllabus. We have some YouTube links. And then each of the dot points, the content points, will be mapped, and we'll have resources and activities and questions and reflection questions, some homework that you might like, a homework task, formative assessment, and then some exam prep questions to go with that content. For me, I would then get that. If I was a HMS member, I would then get that and go, okay, where are the resources that I have known and trusted over the years and liked, and I would pop those in here. We're going to do the hard yards for you in setting it up, and we're going to actually create teaching and learning activities that you can just differentiate and tweak and change. And then you can go to those gold nuggets that you had, that you currently teach, your year 11s or your year 12s, and then implement that activity, pop it in, and there you go. You pretty much have your program structure ready for you. So if you like the look of all of that, and we're literally just getting started, we know that we're only in March, but we have 3 terms to get ourselves sorted for year 11. So if you would love done-for-you resources, access to ongoing support over the next 12 months, not just a one-and-done course, not just a couple of masterclasses with no resources to back it up, head over to thelearnnet.com/HMS, and you can join us, a whole team of PDHPE teachers all across New South Wales who are working smarter to be more successful in what they do to protect their time, energy, and wellbeing. Again, if you have any questions about the HMS membership, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I can't wait to support you over the next 12 months and beyond inside our membership. Have a great Arvo. Take care.